Hi, I'm Macarius, and I'm going to show you how I stretch out before I start skateboarding. So let's just jump right into it. Your ankles are going to be your foundation of your skateboarding. Your ankles are your most important part when it comes to stretching anything, when it comes to your body. Your ankles are what determine your balance, they determine your board flick, and they even determine the pressure of any given time that you're on the skateboard. They also determine how much balance that you're going to have when you're riding and landing tricks. So they're very important. Starting with your ankle is probably one of the most important things that you can do before skateboarding, because if your ankle is already tense before you start skateboarding, your tricks are not going to turn out well. I promise you now. So the best thing that you can do is to start rolling your ankles. You can take the top of your foot and just roll your ankle slowly in circles, not hard, but just as much as you possibly can. And that's as far as you want to go. You don't want to push yourself, but you want to stretch out your ankle, and you want to do it for a while. So like spend a good 60 to 80 seconds on one ankle and do these circles. Go around in a circle and stretch your ankle. It feels so good too. We're gonna go to the next one. We'll do our other ankle. Stretch it in a circle. And this is gonna release any tension. It's gonna stretch out your muscles. It's gonna prepare your foot to just be ready to do tricks and landing them. Because when you land them, you're putting a lot of stress on your muscle. And all that stress is gonna tense up, and you don't want that because you're gonna get muscle spasms if your muscles tense up. And stay hydrated. Staying hydrated is super important because your muscles are gonna have more water to be able to deal with when you're skateboarding. So stay hydrated. Make sure you drink plenty of water and plenty of salt. So next thing we're going to be stretching out is our legs. We need to stretch out our legs because that determines our height. And we need height to be able to do our tricks. So we're gonna stretch out our legs. How we can do that is sit down on the floor and reach for your toes as far as you can. If you can touch your toes, that's good. If you can't, no worries. The most important part is making sure your legs are straight and that you're not bending your knees, because bending your knees is not stretching the legs. That you're trying to stretch your inner legs down here below your knees, and that's going to help your height so you can stretch out your legs. And like I said, you don't want that tension. Next, you can stand up and do that also. If it feels more comfortable, reach down to your toes and stretch your legs. That feels really good. Next one we're gonna do is we're gonna take our ankle, bring it up behind us, and stretch out this muscle right here. You'll feel in your upper thigh that muscle stretch out. That feels really good. Trust me, you will thank me later if you do these stretches, and they'll help out your game 100%, especially when you go to a skate park and you're going in to those pools to go skate, or you're trying to hit like a grind or a rail. Do these stretches and they will help your performance out, I promise you. You'll feel looser, you'll feel less tight, less tense, and I promise you're gonna have more confidence going into your skateboarding experience. Next one, you can take your leg right here and just bend it and then stretch your other leg out to the side, and you're gonna be stretching not only your leg, but you're gonna be stretching your arm and your whole side on the inside like this, and all these muscles in between. So when you go to twist your body and you're doing those 180s or those 360s, that's gonna help those muscles. And that's important. Doing those front sides, doing those back sides. Take your other leg, bend it. Don't forget to stretch out your other leg. It's important to get both sides. You can even bring your other arm over your head, and that gets these muscles going. When you're working out when you're stretching out your whole body, you're gonna feel so much better when skating, because you're using your whole body, whether you think about it or not. But you're bending, you're twisting, you're using your body for momentum. Also, I wanted to give out this point. I notice a lot of people on YouTube, not everyone, but this really helps out tremendously. Pay attention to your stance. I see too many people doing this. When they're doing an ollie, they're like this, and they want to like, and that's gonna throw you off. You gotta bring your shoulders up and out like you're like a wing. You like want to fly like a bird. You want to go like that, and you keep balance. I promise you, it gives you better balance when you lift up your arms like that. You get better height too. Better height and better balance and better landing. So pay attention to your stance. Make sure that you have a good balance. Make sure that your arms aren't coming up, because when you do that, you're throwing your momentum up into the air, and that gives you more hang time, more time to be able to do that trick in the air. And every millisecond counts, especially when you're doing a tray flip, when you're doing an impossible or a kick flip or anything. The more hang time you have, the more you can use to pull off that trick. Especially if you can get the trick just to snap like that. It looks so good when you're doing a nice landing. Like what I'm saying is, because you can do a kick flip that just lands and you land like this, or you could do a kick flip that goes flop and then lands down, and it looks so much smoother. You know, the faster you can do that trick, the better it's gonna look. So it's always the goal. But anyways, don't forget to stretch out your arms, stretch them out across your side, other side, over the head, over the other head, and then you can do some back bends. But I just wanted to go over the basics with you. If you're gonna do any stretches, stretch out your ankles and then stretch out your legs, and then do some waist stretches. Those are super good for your back and whatnot. So that's the video, guys. I hope that helped you guys out, and I hope to hear back from you guys. Let me know what you guys think, and tell me how this improved your skateboarding experience and what happened the next time you went to the skate park or your skate session. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, comment down below, and hit the bell notification so you guys get more videos when I make them like this. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you. Bye.